There we go. Good afternoon, Gabriel. Thank you for coming on for an interview.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
CAYE-Caribbean in Canada is very proud to make you our February Entrepreneur of the Month. And we're very interested in what you do. So thank you for answering our questions today. I'm Mariella Call, Marketing Chair for CAYE-Caribbean in Canada, and this is our February Entrepreneur of the Month. So, you are one of the two founders of Bit in Barbados, a company that deals with crypto and blockchain technology to facilitate online money transfer. Is this strictly Bitcoin?
Absolutely not. Bitcoin is one of the first blockchain technologies. It may or may not be the only. Right now it is the most dominant, but we use other digital currencies and assets. Specifically blockchain-based technologies such as Ethereum, and then we use other different blockchain protocols like the Open Asset Protocol, Colored Coins, and Omni. Very technical stuff or nerdy, but no, Bitcoin, we're not limited to Bitcoin. We work with, we're agnostic to digital currencies, so we work with most digital currency layers.
That's interesting. I never would have thought currency would have gone digital. What inspired you to found this company, a virtual digital bank, in 2013?
Realizing there was no payment solutions for my customers when I ran a web development and software development company. And one of the crucial problems was a lack of e-merchant processing, and further realizing the restrictiveness of the banking system. Realizing that there's a need for an alternative player that didn't have the costs or the timelines associated with settlement.
And do you have a background in technology?
Yes, I received a bachelor's of IT, majoring in network security with honors in Canada a couple years back. And I've been running a software company for well over a decade. So I have quite a few years in the technology and software field specifically, and a degree in the specific subject of network security and cryptographic systems.
Wow. What funding or help did you seek when you started your virtual digital bank?
Originally, everything was internally funded by our team. We kept it quite lean. And when we felt like we built enough that was prototypable, something that can be shown in a real world scenario, we went for seed capital. So we did successfully close our seed round earlier last year. And since then, we've been building out our software, growing our team.
Wow. And I should have asked this earlier when we were talking about Bitcoin, but have you considered just doing Bitcoin? Like, why have you diversified to all sorts of blockchain rather than focusing?
Well, we originally, Bitcoin was the blockchain and still is the blockchain technology of choice. It has one of the most decentralized
Hello, Gabriel.
to the solutions we're building, free mobile money, teller, merchant solutions, an ecosystem of transactions. And while Bitcoin covers 99% of the problems, it doesn't cover all adequately. And other blockchain technologies do a great job of meeting the criteria that we need focused on. So while Bitcoin's probably going to be our biggest software protocol, there will be others.
So would you say you believe in a mixed protocol, or a mixed approach, sorry, so to speak?
Each protocol has its own. It's like apples and oranges. Bitcoin serves a purpose for movement and security of trustless wealth movement. Ethereum serves a purpose of decentralized application development. Both have their use cases. Both are incredibly amazing at what they do if you use them for the right thing. But there's many ways that we can accomplish our solutions, but it boils down to picking the right solution.
I see. And speaking of safety, how safe would you say this technology is?
Cryptocurrencies. Well, I mean, the name alone is safe. It's implying it's cryptographically secure. Cryptocurrency is cryptographic currency. Cryptography, by implications, cryptography's existed for quite a while. We use it in most of our login and authentication-based systems. It's a big part in the field, but Bitcoin specifically is backed by a network of miners utilizing a process called proof of work. But without getting into it, or the technical, nerdy slash mathematical side slash software side of Bitcoin, it's extremely secure. It's extremely secure from a computational point of view, and from energy perspective, we don't have enough energy in this world to reverse engineer a Bitcoin transaction, or rather Bitcoin address. We don't have enough mining capacity to run a 51% attack right now, or to reverse a block. Long story short, very secure. Extremely, computationally impossible is the word to use. Phrase.
Good to know. What do you think the future is for the Caribbean in terms of paperless currency?
Bright, really bright. We're talking about a region of the world that is nearly 100% penetrated with smartphones and the internet, yet financial services sit at under 50%. There's a desire and a need for a digital currency product that reduces the cost, the speed, the settlement times. It's a very bright future. The future is good for digital currencies in the Caribbean specifically.
So the future, or the Caribbean, is perfect for Bit then?
Yeah, or Bit's perfect for the Caribbean, whichever way you want to look at it. It's a match made in heaven. Bit was designed. Bit was designed with the fundamentals of looking at the problems in the Caribbean, being that we are from here, we live here, we transact here, we roam from island to island, we know what it's like, and Bit was designed to meet those problems that we found to exist with consumers or transactions in general.
Do you think that there's room in the Caribbean region for other companies like yours?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I would be so bold as to say the Caribbean is one of the ripest regions in the world for digital currencies, due to fragmented currencies, stable political and business sectors, ripe tourism markets, huge remittance volumes, yet there's zero digital money systems or digital solutions for settlement. If as a Barbadian, if I want to pay a Trinidadian, I go through United States. As a Jamaican, if I want to pay Guyanese, I go through United States. As someone living in Aruba that wants to pay someone in Dominican Republic, I go through the United States. There's a lot of room for companies like ours, and there's a lot of room for our own company in general. This market is massive, and it's beautiful, and it's under-focused, it's underdeveloped, and it's just waiting. It's
just waiting. What advice would you give up on coming entrepreneurs in our region in terms of starting their own ventures? So do you have any words of wisdom for young entrepreneurs of any kind?
Yeah, stay focused on what you're doing. You'll find a lot of people they'll go out of their way to tell you all the reasons why your product's going to fail, or why you're not going to be successful, or why you should go do something normal. That's not what a pioneer does. A pioneer is someone that does the unknown. So stay focused on your mission, and don't worry about the naysayers. If you believe in it, and you really are willing to put the sweat and the work, and that's not just a statement you hear people loosely throw out there, but if you actually truly believe in it, you're really willing to put in the work, there's a great chance of success. And then you can't build everything yourself. You have to depend on team, loyal team. If you don't have loyalty behind you, you really don't have much. So between your team, sharing your vision and being as loyal to the vision and the organization as you are, that's a fundamental towards towards, I would say, a successful venture. Focus, and then of course, my 3 points on a business, or before any business I do, it has to match 3 criteria. The first criteria is it has to make the people's lives better that use the product or use the service. The second criteria is it has to touch every last man, woman, and child. There can't be a single person left out from it. I don't believe it's a good product if it doesn't touch every single person. And then finally, it has to make money. So those are the 3 rules of business, in my opinion. And if you have those 3 rules and you're looking at a business and it says check off 1, 2, and 3, go for it. Go. And don't look back, and you will find a ton of people in the Caribbean to tell you every reason why this isn't going to work and every reason why it's going to fail. And they're going to stay exactly where they are. That's not who you are. You want to move forward. So that's my 2 cents on the subject.
That's amazing. Thank you very much for your words of wisdom and for your answers to these questions.
You're welcome.
I look forward to watching BIT grow and become very successful in the next little while.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Oh, we're very, very happy to have you.
And thank you for the award. I appreciate it. It's very prestigious.
Our pleasure. Our pleasure.
Have a good evening.
You too. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.